It was designed as an all-weather attack aircraft and interceptor jointly developed by the United Kingdom, West Germany and Italy in the 70s. By the mid-80s, the Panavia Tornado had undoubtedly become the most important combat aircraft in Western Europe. It had also served as the basis for a long-range interceptor, the Tornado ADB, and a dedicated defense suppression aircraft, the ECR. It first flew in August of 1974 and was manufactured for 20 years. Welcome to a new video from the world of Aviation Aeropedia. During the 60s, the United Kingdom had cancelled the BACTSR-2 development program and subsequently the acquisition of F-111K aircraft. So it was still looking for a replacement for its Avro Vulcan bomber aircraft and attack aircraft like the Blackbird Buccaneer. At that time, aeronautical designers were studying designs with variable geometry wings to combine maneuverability and cruise efficiency. From the straight wings with the speed of the swept wings. Initially, the United Kingdom tried to collaborate with France, which did not prosper, so they looked for new partners. In 1968, West Germany, Italy and the United Kingdom created a group to develop the project. Multi-role combat aircraft or multi-role combat aircraft is a versatile combat aircraft in Spanish. All partner countries had aging fleets that needed to be replaced. But as the needs were so diverse, it was decided to develop a single aircraft that could carry out a series of missions that were previously carried out by a set of different aircraft. Initially, there were also intentions from Canada, the Netherlands and Belgium to join the project, but they did not do so due to political and economic considerations. The final agreement with the countries that were going to build it was that the manufacturing would be as follows. The front part of the fuselage and the tail assembly would be manufactured at the British Aerospace Company or British Aerospace Company. The central fuselage at the German Messerschmitt Bulk of Blohm and the wings at the Italian Air Italia, which later became the Aeronautica. Similarly, shared work was used among the three nations for the production of engines, general equipment and avionics. Initially, a single-seater called Panavia 100 and a two-seater, the Panavia 200, were to be made, but in '74 it was decided to make only the two-seater version, officially named Panavia 200. Tornado at that time, the aircraft was intended only for low-altitude attack missions and was redesignated as Tornado Interdiction Strike, an acronym in English for Interdiction Strike. Ten prototypes of the Interdiction Strike version were built and the first one made its flight on August 14, 1974 in Germany. The Tornado. ADB, an acronym in English that stands for Air Defense Variant, was a development of this to meet the requirement of a long-range interceptor for the United Kingdom. Producing 3 flying prototypes, the first on October 27, 1979. On June 5, 79. The first plane was delivered to the Royal British Air Force and the next day to the German Luftwaffe. The Tornado was designed as a supersonic, medium-weight, twin-engine ground attack bomber capable of low-altitude flight, able to take off and land in short distances. It was a twin-engine two-seater design with variable geometry wings. It had a maximum takeoff weight of 28 tons and had a range of 2,000 kilometers with the internal fuel tanks. Its maximum speed was 1,390 kilometers per hour. It had 10 attachment points to carry up to 9,000 kilograms of weaponry. The internal weaponry of the Tornado Interdiction Strike consists of two automatic Mauser BK-27 cannons with a caliber of 27 mm, which has a selectable firing rate between 1,000 and 1,700 shots per minute. Each one has 180 projectiles. The engine that equips this ship is the Rolls-Royce 1999, built jointly with partner countries but led by Rolls-Royce. These had thrust reversers, something quite rare in fighter planes. The controls are fly-by-wire type. They are digital with triple redundancy with mechanical backup systems. When the pilot wants to fly at low speeds, he uses a selection lever in the cockpit to deploy the wings, maximizing lift. To fly faster in combat missions, the wings are folded back to reduce air resistance. In flight, it can be set to 3 sweep angles, 27, 45 and 67 degrees the sweep angle. It can also be varied automatically, depending on the load this device carries, since it also affects the lift and resistance of the airplane. Used by Germany and Italy, the Tornado ECR, Electronic Combat Reconnaissance, is a variant of the Tornado Interdiction Strike dedicated to air defense suppression missions. Its main weapon being the AGM-88 high-speed anti-radiation missile. This version lacks internal cannons, unlike the others. It had a fairly extensive operational history, participating in various conflicts such as Bosnia, Kosovo, Afghanistan, the Gulf War, Yemen, Libya and Iraq. The German Luftwaffe operated 247 aircraft, 212 of the Tornado Interdiction Strike version and 35 of the ECR version. The Navy of this country operated about 112 Tornado Interdiction Strike even up to 2005. Italy received 100 Tornado Interdiction Strike, 16 of them later converted to ECR, and they had 24 Tornado ADBs leased from the United Kingdom. The Royal British Air Force, or Royal Air Force, operated a total of 398 devices, 218 Interdiction Strike and 180 ADB. The only export country was Saudi Arabia, which acquired 120 Tornadoes, 96 Interdiction Strike and 24 of the ADB version. This weapon system for destroying tracks, called MW-1, is very curious, which was a submunition dispenser that was in service until the cluster bomb ban was signed. This had been developed by Germany. Until a new video, if you liked it, remember to give it a like and let me know in the comments. You can also request the aircraft you'd like to see in future videos there. Until a new installment of the Aeropedia from the world of aviation. Thank you.